Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor be unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops that labored to teach us this truth. All right, Shalom to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of the branch of Great Millstone, Chicago. Coming back at you another Saturday with some more of it.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And that's exactly what's hitting America and all of Babylon. And man, I'm gonna tell you, man, what the hell is going on with women, man? There was a lot of things that happened since this morning with women. All right, and I'm gonna go backwards. First thing, I'm in class. I'm in kickboxing. All right, and all the students are on the floor stretching. All right, after the warm up, they end the warm up with the stretch. And this chick was outside, looked like she was Northern Kingdom. She was decent looking too. And she had on, all her cheeks was out. And even the girls looked up and said, damn, look at all that ass. But it was just mega cheeks out the door. And she's walking the dog. And I'm like, well, if she wanted attention, she got the whole class attention now. Because everybody looking like, damn. All right? It's like, why are you walking around like that? All right? And then she had on a little top. She had a little top, and you know, and she had a halter top. She had a jacket over it. But the cheeks were just falling out. And she had much cheeks. All right? She wasn't minus in the cheek department. All right.
She had abundance.
She was cheeked up, brother. But it's like, well, damn, man, you do. There's really no need for that. The whoredoms is just, you know, the level of whoredom among these women and whoredom or whorish type behavior is just out of control, man. And with everything that's going on in the world, and all I did was I told Olivia because she was the first one that saw it. All right. And I said, well, the day is going to come when it won't be safe for her to walk around like that. And she just kind of looked at me. And, you know, and I didn't really say much else because we was in class. But I said, it won't, you know, she won't be able to just walk around that way, man. Right? So then the next thing is a story. I turned on my phone, and there's a 14-foot gator. So I want you to think of the length of a basketball rim. All right. 10. Now it's 10 feet. All right, from the floor to the ground on a rim. Right. And so exactly. So I'm trying to get you to picture that. So yeah, so it's 10 feet from the court to the rim. Now we're not talking about the backboard.
Right.
Now the backboard is about 13, maybe about 12 and a half. All right, so a 14-foot gator is longer than a basketball rim. So picture that. So this thing has got to be about a good 12 to 1,300 pounds. In Florida, Jake, is walking down the street. He looks over into a little pond, a little river area, and he sees this big ass gator. But he said he comes through there every day, and he always looks over to look at the fish swimming around. This time he see this big gator. And he was excited because he pulls out his camera because he's never seen a gator before. All right? But then he starts looking, and the gator got something in his mouth. It's a white one.
White Castle.
White,
all right?
White
so my thing is that whoever this poor victim was, somebody give me Jeremiah 15:3. Whoever this victim was, whatever she was doing, because the only thing left of her was like from the neck to where her kitty cat was. Her head was gone, her arms were gone, her legs were gone. It was nothing but neck, breast, and muffin. So, well, I don't know. I know that they killed it. Supposedly they killed it humanely. But the point is that they came all on the news and all the crowd is gathered around. Personally, I would have set the thing free back to where it was.
I mean, shit, that bitch was on his land.
She should have took it. They could have just took that gator and took it, 20 miles out to the swamps and just let it go. All right,
He doing what he do. He
Esau
fucking-
just loves it, you know,
Kill.
because she went along, whatever she was doing, the Lord put that judgment on that woman. Read that scripture, Bach.
This is the book of Jeremiah 15:3. It says, I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord Yahweh, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
Right, so that's really a fucked up death. Because I can only imagine the fear of when she got grabbed. All right, and then the pain of as the spirit was leaving her life. I mean, her spirit was leaving her body. And then she probably fought and was trying to get away. And then the feeling of hopelessness when she realized, I can't get away, I'm about to die. This thing is about to kill me. This thing is going to eat me. She knew this. All right? It wasn't like he just rolled up on some dead body. He killed her. Right? Right. So she was out running in her little tight shorts with her little bra with her shit bouncing around. And, you know, went running through somewhere. And she, you know, through some swampy area, wherever she went running, you know, and I don't know if you realize it, a gator and a crocodile are very fast on land for short distances.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they got little feet, but they got that exploder. I be watching them. I'm a Nature Channel ass nigga.
They're very fast for short distances. So if you stumble across one and you within the reach of his mouth, all right, it can come upon you pretty quickly, man. All right, and they quiet. It's not like they making noise. Not only that, it can slap you with you know, if you pass it, it can slap you with his tail or even his head. It can whip his body and sweep you. And then when you fall, you know, now you need some gator jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and you gotta think about it. Like animals that's strong, like moving in the water and shit. It's like a shark with little legs, bro. All that muscle. Like if you look at a great white or like a bull shark, all that muscle just moving back and forth. Imagine one of them motherfuckers with feet. That's what a crocodile and the alligator is, man. And if you can move fast in the water, when you get out that shit, it's a lot different.
Yeah, and the difference between the two, if you don't know, is that the alligator got the bigger head.
Yeah.
The crocodile head is a little bit narrower. Right? The alligator's head is bigger. All right. Hey, Shalom, brother. I got something for you, brother. Bring it out, brother.
This is Sirach chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Right, so it appeased the Lord for this creature to maul this woman to death. All right? They see, you know, and people don't get it because they don't think this is not something you're going to learn in church. The truth of the matter is you're not going to learn nothing in church. They going to tell you Jesus wept and God loved everybody, John 3:16. Close the book, they going to sing and dance and then pass the plate for money.
And on top of that, they going to give you the wrong breakdowns and the ideology that's equipped to the scripture the elder just said. And if somebody died, they going to bring out the Psalms 23.
God, say the devil did it.
The devil,
And look, the Lord did it. All right, give me what's that? Samuel. There's one in Samuel, but give me Isaiah 45 and 7. I think it's
Amos
3 and 6. Give me that. Because that was before you read it. Next story. We're talking about women right now. All this crazy stuff that women are doing in the West. So there's 2 stories. One of an Ephraimite woman, all right, and then one of another white woman. This Ephraimite woman, to try to get back at her boyfriend, she gave fentanyl to a bunch of little children.
Wow.
And now she's going to jail.
So these people, now.
So these people, imagine, man, you drop your child off at daycare, and then you get a phone call that your child is dead, it's been poisoned by fentanyl.
She ain't making it.
This crazy, because she wants to make her boyfriend angry. Some weird mess. All right, but nevertheless, but the Lord put it on her spirit to make her do that, to commit such an evil, man.
That's wicked.
All right, that's very wicked, man. Because truthfully, she just deserved death. There shouldn't be no court or none of that.
Yeah.
They should have just brought her out, dug a hole, stuck her in waist deep, all right, tied her hands up, and then all the family members and all the children, they got poisoned, pick up stones, and that would have been square.
Hey, that's what the scripture say.
That would have been justice.
It say they should not suffer a witch to live.
You know?
What she did. She went to the brook and she killed them children. That's witchcraft, man.
Yeah.
Fentanyl is witchcraft. It said thou should not suffer a witch to live. So what the elder said, prior to what you niggers think, that's judgment according to the Holy Bible. You know? Hey, just like with that, what was that nigga name? On subject. Off subject, but it's really on subject, because that was a spirit of vengeance too. You remember that nigga Dylan Roof? What's that his name?
Yeah.
Or one of them.
Dylan Roof.
The one that went to the church though and shot them 9 people.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was judgment from the Lord. But in the ancient world, that's what I'm not telling y'all to go do this. But in the ancient world, that's what Moses and them would have did. They would have went in that because that's idolatry, man. But you're not gonna learn that in the church. Going back to what the elder was saying. But bring out what y'all got.
All right, but go ahead, get that scripture.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be an evil in the city, and Yahweh have not done it?
There it is, man. There be evil in the city, man, and Yahweh have not done it. All right, the Lord did it, man. All right, the same way the Esau was allowed to come over here and murder us by the millions and spill out blood by the hundreds of millions, man. All right, enslave and ship the northern and southern kingdom all over the damn world, back and forth amongst themselves. All right, and spill their blood by the hundreds of millions, man. All right, the Lord ordained it to happen because of what we did. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says, the just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Because as we speak right now, somebody is being judged. You know?
Hey, that's right.
Yeah, how about Shimei Shai don't rest, and judging people? You know?
He already I had the Isaiah. I'm proud to say it. You got the Isaiah?
Right, the Lord already put him in the chair, and this nigga still running his mouth.
Still
Poor
proud.
man that is proud.
Sound like that one
that's
dude.
a scripture. A poor man that is proud.
And I bet you he was running his probably running his mouth because he probably got shot up doing some dumb shit.
He got shot twice. He in a wheelchair.
And probably because he run his mouth. And some nigga that already warned him, say something else. Say something. That nigga ain't Pinky, the bouncing nigga with the curl. Say something. Say something.
Pinky.
And guess what? That nigga said something else. And he popped his ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, when I'm Menace to Society, when he shot him at the table, he said, nigga, you owe me some money? Hell no, but there you go. Shit, I'm gone. I ain't playing cards. He shot the nigga that was dude told man, suck my. He said, what? He
Oh yeah,
shot
because
that
he
nigga.
was so hard, nigga, because he been to jail.
Yeah,
Right.
nigga, I ain't giving you shit.
Right.
He said, all right, man. He shot, yeah, I'm hard. Nigga say, look, man, say. He told the other nigga, he said, you owe me some money. He said, hell no, but there you go.
And you know what? And that was a perfect example of that a soft dancer turning away rap.
That's right.
Because he could, what's his name? Tet?
Yeah, Tat.
He could have said, hey, look, Tat. Hey, look, man, I ain't got it right now, but I'm gonna give it to you, bro. I'm gonna get you your money. You ain't, hey, we ain't got to do all that. I'm gonna get you your money. I know I owe you. I'm gonna pay you. All right. He could. That probably would, but the buck all up. What I'm supposed to be scared, nigga? You holding a gun to me.
Right.
All right. So Jake ain't wise, man. At all.
Sodish.
And there's been a lot of Jake get knocked out, get their teeth knocked out, shot up, beat up, when all they had to do was just shut their mouth. Yep. Or use wisdom, man. All right, it happens. I've seen it 1,000 times, man.
Jay got
Right?
female
Yeah, a
mentality.
million times. They overact.
You know?
And that's what it is, man. But like the elder said, a soft answer turneth away wrath.
A soft answer turned away wrath, man.
Yeah.
So, back on this woman thing. We talking about how these women was tripping today. So you had the woman did the fentanyl thing. Then you had the white girl. She was attractive too. This white chick poisoned her 15-year-old daughter and her 5-year-old daughter. Again, trying to get back at her man, her ex-man, a former sex worker.
Wow. Her
Okay.
or him? Her?
So, the wife was a former sex worker.
Oh yeah.
So, but look, man, you can't go wife up. You hey,
Man,
turn a
come
hoe into
on.
you can't turn a hoe into the housewife, man.
Right.
And many brothers have tried that shit. As a matter of fact, any broad you dated,
Every brother tried this shit.
any broad, right? Any broad you
Bring it
dated
out.
that been with, and in conversation, she done already mentioned more than 5 guys.
Like the burger place.
You know, exactly,
Pause.
exactly.
These women can't pair up on.
So exactly, you can't pair bond anymore. That's why, look, bros, it's just your turn. Enjoy your turn.
God.
All right.
Hey,
Real talk.
look. The first, like, I'm going back deep, no homo. I'm like 2012, 2013, the first snow I ever really had, Joe. This bitch was so fine, man. She had a couple brothers remember the bitch, but she had a tattoo right here. If you watching, yeah, man. Thanks, Murph. But no, look, the bitch had a tattoo right here, and every time I be fucking, I just stare and smile. It said, just embrace the moment.
Cause where's she at now?
I don't know.
Some
Never
other
fucking
nigga
know.
reading it. Embracing the moment.
Oh, she
No,
married a
read-
Rich Edomite. She did. She married a
And,
Rich
and,
Edomite.
and he
They from
enjoyed them.
overseas.
So right, so there you go. So she done been through all these niggas.
And she still fucking niggas.
Of course.
Look,
They
she
don't
trying
stop.
to fuck me. I'm just not into adultery.
They don't stop.
They don't stop,
They
man.
don't stop. Once
I
they,
used to tell her that all
once
the
they
time.
go there, they don't stop, man.
Yep.
I said,
Alright.
I'm fucking with you. I'm just
What
waiting
I
for you to
tell
marry a
you,
rich
what did I
white
tell you the
man.
Jewish bra said? You married the Jewish guy, you fucked the black guy.
Oh!
She told me that herself.
Yeah.
I'm in the matter of fact, you mentioned 5 guys. We on our way to a training session. Sam in the back, Sam, my son. And Sam's like, and he looking out the window. He's like, Mom, you ever had 5 guys? And she looked over at me and said, not at once.
Damn.
I was like, this bro crazy, man.
What the fuck?
She's like, no,
That's the
Sam,
pick
I've
of the
never
day.
had it. But she looked over at me, she's like, not all at once. But I'm like, damn. But hey, there it is, man. So the thing being is that, look, man, and I hate to say it because it's really painful when you think about it, man. But if you got a son or a daughter, all right, and your son and daughter is born to you to a woman, if you're not the first man that woman was with, that other man or other men, in most cases it's men, their DNA are on your children.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's why they be degenerates.
Their DNA, so yeah, those men, however many it was, their DNA is actually on your children. And that's why children grow up and be rebellious and then, you know, that's why the Lord, when he came, he said, oh, adulterous nation.
Adulterous generation.
Adulterous generation, that's us. All right, we really need to be cleaned up. We're a filthy people, man. All right, and if we're filthy, how much worse are the other people? All right?
If I
Go
may,
ahead, brother.
you have guys like in school, they sister doing OnlyFans, and they getting beat up in school because they sister they making fun of them because they sister busting their wide. All
Shit, they mama.
Or they mama.
too. Yeah,
They mama.
Yeah, I ain't even saying the mama because that's not what I was saying.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, grandma only too.
You know how many fights Tito Ortiz children have gotten into in school?
Oh man.
Better train them. I
Right.
hope you training them.
I'm sure they train it. All right? And they gonna be little monsters. Or the Tito wasn't no joke, man.
No.
But the point is, though, is that
Punishment.
he left the wholesome snow
Wholesome snow for that.
and got with Jenna Jameson.
Niggas
know?
wildin', man.
Who probably was like the number 2 or number 3 most popular porn star of all time.
Stupid ass nigga.
All right? She up there. If you have she's definitely in the top 5
Hey,
as far as popularity is concerned.
Yeah.
All right?
I think she having some problems right now, some complications or something like that.
Well, I
yeah,
imagine
because of
all
all the dicks.
All the bras is probably having problems. They got demons up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right? That's one little chick. I didn't even know she was a porn star. I saw this bra just on a regular picture, like, damn, this bra fine as hell. Then I found out she a porn star. Then I find out that she a BBC specialist.
Yeah, I like the porn.
Bet she is.
I'm like, damn,
British broadcast.
you know?
Right.
We ain't
And we ain't talking about the British broadcasting either.
First, I thought you
Alright?
were talking about.
But
British
nevertheless, man, that's that Western feminist destructive behavior that women are going through.
broad. Do as thou
All right?
wilt.
Yeah.
So I got a meme that I intend to use. Well, I'm gonna make it into a meme. Screenshot from a video, and it showed a girl who's actually attractive, looked like she know the kingdom, and it just says on it, I've slept with over 300 guys.
Wow.
All right, and it's a lot of them out there like that. Just go, somebody take their phone and
Oh,
go
yeah.
on YouTube and put in, I've slept with 500 guys.
Oh, yeah.
I slept with 400 or 300. See how many videos pop up. And see how many videos pop up, man. Absolutely.
This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes, better known as Sirach 25 and 25. It says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Because, you know, women's supposed to be under yoke at the house, cooking, taking care of the children, not out here, you know, dressed, you know, any type of way, you know, for men to see.
And the fighter Sean Strickland said that, and then all of a sudden, you know, he got attacked from everybody, including the other female fighters and them simp-ass male fighters.
Yeah, when he told them they should be back in the kitchen.
He told, we gotta, hey, it's too many women in the workforce, we need to put them back in the kitchen.
Yep.
All right? I'm
Yeah,
like, you know what? I'm
he
like,
was right.
You know what? I'm like, hey, this dude be talking a lot of shit. Sometimes he say some dumb shit, but that was the most on point shit he's ever said, man.
Yeah, it was.
There's one video that says, whoa, woman slept with 40 men on her 40th birthday.
Let me see that video.
That was just that day.
Yeah, this is the one the brother got that keyed up.
Damn.
She slept with 40 men in one day.
On her
I
birthday.
think
On her birthday. That was what she
On her 40th birthday. That's why she slept with 40 men.
Sad.
In one day.
She do 30 on her
Good
30th?
times coming.
She gonna do 50 on her 50th? Is that what she?
Every year it was the age she is.
And I always said they got more partners than their birthdays.
Yeah.
Right. So and how many? And I refuse to believe that every one of them did use a condom.
Hell no.
Oh, no.
I mean, use a condom.
What's the purpose of using
Especially
the
when
condom?
she got hot and stopped busting left and
I
right.
was just gonna say, ain't no purpose of using the condom when it's going down like that.
Yep.
I'm
At
so-
one time.
That woman got a lot of DNA in her.
Demons,
And
man.
so how many men did she sleep with before that? Right.
on the regular. On the regular.
So exactly. So that's probably that's about a 400 or 500 body woman right there. Easy.
It's over
Easy,
9,000.
Because she been right. Because that means she been doing twosomes and threesomes and getting trains and shit ran on her all along, man. And that's common here in America now.
It's definitely coming.
I mean, in the rap music, hey, you never forget the song "So You Know No Nan" with Trina.
Come on, man.
You know, them lyrics.
I'm just working
She was
out to
proud
that
of
shit.
saying, what did she say? Something to the effect that you don't know Nan. Bitch.
She said,
that banged about 5 or 6 best friends or some shit
Yeah.
like
On
that.
there, hoe.
and she said she a deep throat and let a girl, while she letting the girl lick her, you know.
Okay.
There it is,
You
man.
don't know that hoe.
Hold on, bitch.
And
If
so,
you really doing that,
so I'm gonna tell you, man. So all these women, these women that are like in they, I would say, in their 40s, I would even say 50s, down to like 35. Most of these women have done that sort of thing. All right,
Shit, 30 by
because
20,
the music.
20.
Well, and then now the
14.
younger ones too, because the reason I'm saying is
14,
because
15.
the music has been promoting it, going all the way back to the 80s, man.
It's desensitized.
Especially that music, all that rap music, all that rap music that came out of the South. I heard some most grungy ass songs, man, before they weren't even popular everywhere else, man. All right, I mean there was some crazy shit coming out of the South. You know what was the song? Throw that D, throw that P. I just heard some
Put it
crazy
in your
shit.
mouth.
Yeah, they put it.
Just
Hey,
put
the
it in
first
your
time I
mouth.
heard that was this crazy ass Puerto Rican broad from Miami, man.
That shit real.
She was out on the
Uncle
dance
Luke.
floor drunk with no shoes on, singing it word for word. I never even heard this shit.
Yes, sir.
That song came on, she lost her mind, and I thought to myself, damn, can't wife this one.
Yeah. Look, man.
No.
Her name was Nelly too. She was bad, man. Ephraimite, man, she was bad. But
Hell no.
But I never even heard that song. Right? This is put it in my mouth. She was hell yeah. She was all on the floor. I'm like, I don't even want to be like, damn, I'm gonna go sit down. I don't even want to dance with this. You sing this song word for word?
She told her history.
You know?
You got a better spirit than me, because I would have grabbed that bitch like, come on, we go. We would have been gone, so.
I'm like, damn. No, that was the night that I met her.
Better.
She was a friend. She was a friend of. She was a friend. My homie was with a Japanese bro, which he should have stayed with.
Oh.
He left her.
Oh, yeah,
for the,
you told me
he
about
left her
that.
for the nigga woman, and
The
he
big
been,
dude?
and he been, yeah, the big
Fuck,
dude,
man.
great. And he been miserable ever since, man.
Hold on, say it again.
Yeah, you gotta say
What
this.
you say?
It's like losing a lottery ticket.
Put that bitch in your back pocket.
He been through like 5 women ever since then.
That rice would have served him, man.
Yep, and she did. She did. Breakfast, food in bed. She cleaned his house, cleaned his apartment. Would take his car, wash his car. She did everything for him, man.
But see, Jake be under their family influence who ain't doing shit. They never touched no rice in their life. You know, listening to these black bitches in your family that don't even cook dinner for their husband, man. That's what Jake be doing. They be listening to these raggedy mouth, hair hat wearing black bitches, aka they sisters, they mothers, and especially if you in that black paternity spirit, you gotta get a black woman, bitch.
Yep.
I don't make eye contact with a bitch that's black.
Then he went to church with the woman that he's divorced from now. He went to church with her and walked up in the church, and there was Yoko with another Jake.
Damn.
With a baby.
Oh.
And he was sick.
I know he was sick. Nigga slid out the chair. They thought he had the fake Holy Ghost. Nigga, I know he was sick. I'm sick for him.
And I was like, man, I was happy for him. Hey, Yoko was my homie. I was like, man, I'm like, man, you came up with this, man. And he let her go. He let her go for the, and like I said, he'd have been through like 5 women. Ended up marrying the one that's the mother of his son. And he'd have been through the ringer. He miserable.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And then we saw Yoko, and she with another man with a baby.
Wow.
They still together.
They said, oh yeah, dude happy as hell.
Laughing at all the black bitches in his family, listening to his cousin, them Tyrone, crying.
Look, Micah 7:10 says, "She that is my enemy."
Hold on, she that is my what?
And she that is my enemy. So she'll read it. And so and unfortunately, that's just the brutal truth on this side. The majority of our women, outside of the few that listen, all right, and I mean a very few, all right, that listen, and that really want to get out of here, have that humble spirit, to where they would actually humble down to the spirit of a man of the Lord, which is rough, all right, because now I just learned, I got corrected. I was listening to the brother in Miami, and he was going through the statistics of the number of women to men, and it all makes sense, man. Why? Give me that Proverbs 30 and 20. I got it. And then the one I just asked for. She did it. I got that 30 and 20. Get them both.
I was sitting on that one. Read. It's Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth her she eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. So these adulterous women, this is what they've been doing. They don't think they've done anything wrong.
No accountability.
How many videos have you seen where the man finds out his woman cheating on him, the man finds out that his child ain't his, and she immediately tries to, why you going through my phone? Or why you talking to my, not baby, I'm so sorry I did this to you. You know, she don't cry in shame or nothing. They immediately go on the defense.
They do the matrix.
All right?
Well,
they start attacking. Instead of being repentant and shameful, and then it's not until they realize that the dude is done with him and putting him out of his house, then all of a sudden, yeah, I've seen it so many times, video after video.
I was gonna say, Elder, when you really put it in perspective now, Sarah, I believe that was Sarah, she lied to the angel and said she didn't laugh. Right. And Sarah was on a way higher level than all these bitches.
Yeah.
So if they didn't, Rebecca.
Because it's Isaac's mother, and Isaac, means laughter because of what she did. She actually lied to him. Every time I read that story, I bring that out. That shows the nature of a woman, man. She actually knew she was talking to an angel of the Lord. How do you even think that and I'm gonna tell you something. Even when you read about Job's wife, hey, look, Job's wife, Lot's wife, you know what they got in common? They better than any woman you ever fucking seen today.
Every single.
And they in the scriptures noted for going to fuck off.
Yep.
So what are you doing?
Yep.
You really got to think about that. Compare us to I'm not on the level of Abraham. I'm not on the level of Job. Job never went to fucking work a day in his life. He never bowed down to an Edomite again, and he never paid rent, bro. King David, like these men, these was men, bro. We fell off. That's why when you read the book of 2nd Esdras, it said he told Esdras, he said, "They that were before thee are mightier than thee, such as they that are after thee will be weaker than thee." So imagine our women, man.
Yep.
Don't even think about it, man.
You gotta really put that in.
Don't even fucking think about it, man. Read the scriptures the elder called for. Which one y'all here?
Micah. This is the book of Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
So we're gonna see a lot of women get destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna see a lot of women get destroyed, and then understanding now that worldwide the number of women, the woman ratio to men is like 14.
Yes!
Beautiful. Shit.
It's like 14. So there is no way that every man can just have one woman. That would leave more than half. That would mean almost, 75% of the women would have no man ever.
They got to be alone and dyking.
They got to be alone and dyking and playing with plastic stuff.
The spinneroonies.
You know, right? They gonna have dildos attached to their shower walls.
Hey,
next to their bed and shit.
Hey, Elder, I went over to these chicks' house, and there was 2 of them, and they always be in the house. Look, man, I look for bitches that got roommates, because if she got a roommate, I got 2 hoes.
That's right.
So I'm over here. I know.
That's right.
And one of them was the ice, and one of them was the spice, man. And I get on the couch. I move the fucking sheet. It's a fucking dildo. I say, bitch, come get the spinneroonie. I jump on the couch with these hoes and cut on the Nature Channel. Got under that blanket. Bitches had dildos all over the fucking spot, bro. Like me, I'm the type of nigga, I leave weapons around my crib. Like I have some shit under the couch, some shit by the bed, some shit by the bath. Just I don't fucking know. These niggas are crazy, right? So I don't know. These bitches had a dildo there. Going with the elder. And this like Karen said, man, motherfucker trying to brush his teeth down. You gotta be defensively responsible, man. Jet coming out.
Like, how you gonna throw this next to your toothbrush? What's wrong with you, bro? No, but yeah. But there it is, though. You got, so women outnumber men 14 to 1. All right, and we know that it's going off for a woman to be with another woman. Yeah, so by that ratio, it's obvious that, I hate to use this word, I hate it so much, the word, the P word, polygamy, all right, which is some shit that Esau made up. But men are meant to be with multiple women.
That's right.
All right, a man is supposed to have multiple wives. Every brother standing here is supposed to go home to 5 or 6 women. Right. Period.
That's on point.
You know how peaceful? Hey, these niggas wouldn't be in the street fighting and shit.
No.
You ain't got time to fight.
You ain't trying to smoke a nigga with 6 hoes.
Exactly. Because you trying to get back home, you know.
And enjoy his deal.
Exactly. Because you
makes a lot of sense,
one or 2 of them gonna be on their thing. So you still got 3, 4 wives that's not.
Hey,
so you got the whole week to rotate them.
Right.
All right, your favorite one might be the one that's bleeding right now.
Right.
All right, and because everybody gonna have a favorite. You
my favorite one bleeding right now.
You shouldn't play favoritism though. You never play favoritism, but it's just natural. The Lord got to favorite people.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. It's simple as
like
that, man.
my whole
But the point being is that it's righteous. Give me Matthew, because somebody, these ain't men of the Lord. Give me Matthew 19 and 29.
Yeah, you niggas are clowns anyway.
This is the book of Matthew 19 and 29. It says, and everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren.
And every man that's doing his work has forsaken houses and brethren.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? I don't do nothing with my wife anymore.
Nothing.
Real talk.
Nothing.
I don't. I ain't got time for her.
That's right.
And you know what? And we'll sit down and watch a movie, eat some popcorn at home. And I'm good with that. She good with that.
Yep.
All right, because right now she out hanging out with her brother and my stepdaughter. Matter of fact, they probably not far from here. All right? But the point being is that I don't see her anymore. All right? Because when I had my other wife, that's what she was for. But she got wicked as hell, so she gone too.
You see how he
So,
said that? She's gone. Let the bitch. That's another thing. Let the bitch go, man.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, bro. You ain't the first nigga she had. You ain't gonna be the last. You gotta come into the game knowing
You know
this,
what?
whether it's true or not.
Right.
It's more than likely true.
And it got real bad toward the end. So when it was good, it was great. It was wonderful.
Come on, man.
All right. So I embraced. She might as well have the tattoo, embrace the moment.
Yeah, man.
Because guess what? I had a good turn. I enjoyed my turn. All right.
Like a president.
And she got and she got marked for death.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
She left her comfort and her protection.
Absolutely. And then look, and I'm gonna tell you something, cause I done had plenty of women that I really loved, man. Walk right into the sun, whether the bitch was black, couple spices, even the snow. Well, they ain't gonna get delivered anyway, but even the snow. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. Just because you love a bitch, that don't mean the Lord does, man. Let the bitch go. The Lord can take these people.
Say it again. There's a couple.
Hey, just because you love a bitch, cause I didn't love these hoes, man. I would with Lil Wayne, so I would say these hoes' names, but then I'll be snitching. No. Just because you love the woman doesn't mean the Lord does, man. The Lord has, you have to understand, the worst thing you can ever do is mock or offend the prophet. That's why when you read the gospel, Yahweh Shai said, it'd be greater if a millstone was put on your neck. And when you go into Revelation, I'm speaking as a Murph, but when you go into Revelations, right?
You're speaking as a prophet, man. You offend the men of the Lord. It's done, right? And when a woman, whether she's your woman or somebody else's woman, offends the men of the Lord, it's too late for her, man.
That's right.
You can forget about it.
When you go into Revelations, it said, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still." You never know what the Lord has put these people in your life for. And if the Lord put these people in your life to offend you, they could have did that shit in the past life, but the Lord understands that you have an affinity for these people, so he'll use them to test your girt towards him. He would do that, man. The Lord thinks full spectrum. That's why the scriptures say, evil men understand not judgment, but a righteous man understands all things. So you gotta put that in perspective, man. Let the bitch go.
And let me give you an analogy to what the brother just said, using the scriptures. All right, we all know about the love of David and Jonathan, to the point to where David took care of Jonathan's lame son for life, like he was his own son. Say not only is he gonna be taken care of, he gonna sit at my table. He gonna eat with me and my table. He got a place at my table. That's mighty, man. So when King David's family, his sons and his daughters and his gathered, he was right there with them. All right, now. And we know through Jonathan's acts, Jonathan wasn't doing nothing wicked.
No.
But Jonathan died anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
He died with his father in battle.
So we don't know what Jonathan did in the past, in his past lives, where that was his judgment. But I can honestly say this: out of the house of Saul, Jonathan was the righteous one.
Yeah.
He was good, but the Lord took him anyway, and he didn't care that David loved him. David loved him like a brother, man. Hey, you know, I'm sure, now this is me speaking as a man, that either one of them would have jumped in front of a weapon to save the other.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
All right.
They was in the shield wall. They did it many times.
So I'm just saying.
You know.
So they would have, you know, they were like brothers, man. But the Lord took Jonathan anyway.
That's right.
And from what I read, Jonathan was a righteous man.
Very righteous.
Who stood by David. All right. Even defied his father, who was wicked, for his brother, who was David. All right.
He knew the Lord. He was a man of the Lord.
And even his father figured out. Even his father figured it out. You helping that nigga.
Yeah.
He said, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah, he said, "You son of a horse, a robust woman." That's what he called him.
Yeah.
That's right.
For doing the right thing.
Yeah.
He
Right?
said, "You gonna give him the kingdom." He said, "Oh, the Lord set it up for him to have the kingdom." I don't.
See, that's the difference between a nigga.
The Lord set it up.
All right, between the 2/3 nigga, all right, and the men of the Lord, man. Just like right now, we're doing this work, and you got a bunch of 2/3 niggas teaching false doctrine. All right, changing up the doctrine. You know, might as well be Christians. Hey, look, anybody got a 501c3 charter?
He's Christianity.
All right, and I'm gonna tell you this too. Speaking on that whole betrayal thing, that's me. Speaking of that whole betrayal thing, it's not gonna be a FBI agent that infiltrates the men of the Lord.
Right.
God, no.
It's gonna be a CIA agent. someone from the CIA, and I was watching Snowfall, still getting on these women and the wicked ass CIA. And what did they do? They went to the women. That's how they started breaking up and tearing up shit. My man's sister, I mean, not his sister, but his mom and his aunt. All right? Fucking everything up. And then his homeboy still trying to make a hoe out of a wife. All right? Give me that Jeremiah 3 and is it 23 and 3 or 3 and 20? 23.
I got something back here. After they get that Jeremiah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Matthew 19:29. It says, everyone that have forsaken houses or brother or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Right, that's plain. You know, what we lose on this side, we're going to gain it much more in the times that's to come on this side.
Proving that multiple wives, man. He said 100-fold. So every Israelite man is going to have at minimum 100 wives, man. Because you figure if it's 14-1 now, and we're going to be the rulers of everything. I like Ishmael and Elah.
That's right.
I like Ammon and Moab.
Namaste.
And I like Esau. They're women.
That's right.
So, and you know what? And I actually love Japheth, man. I done had a little.
Oh, yeah.
I done had some Hawaiian candy, and that's some good candy.
Great.
I done had some of that Samoa candy too. That's some good candy.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you, man. If you never had it, I like that candy. I don't know the one.
Pineapple.
This particular Samoan broad was a nigga woman. Damn, she was a nigga woman. But anyway, you know, once you get into this truth, you begin to understand spirits and I reflect back, you know, I'm like, damn, that broad was a whole nigga NWA.
I just want to back you up on that other
Damn,
point.
not B-boying, but B-girling and shit. Dancing. Go ahead, brother. Bring it out.
That's a lot. Go ahead, Simon. Yeah, no, he said, this has been established since the beginning. The reason why we're going to have multiple wives. The Lord told us, be fruitful and multiply. It's simple. That never changed. The Lord said, I changed not. He says, going to multiply as the sands of the sea, 1,000. How much more in the next life? So realistically, the women don't understand their role. You're here for childbearing in that 2 Timothy. So the whole premise of that, most women, that when you fly at age of 13, you're supposed to at least have 30 or 40 children. How in the hell are you going to do this by yourself? Y'all don't understand how the Lord set it up. If you have your cycle come on 13, 14, you get with your husband, you start having kids. Realistically, you're supposed to have 30 and 38 children. You can Google it and pull it up. It tell you the number of children that one woman can have, 30 to 40. How are you going to do this by yourself? Impossible. That we've always had other women to help out. The Lord has made us a mighty nation. It's a part of our culture. It's not going to change.
And the scriptures clearly say, on earth as it is in heaven.
Exactly.
So that's why Job 8:8 says, seek out the way of thy fathers. Now, nobody trying to do that on here. We're just telling you what it is, what's right, and how it's going to be when the kingdom is set up.
That's right.
Because you would definitely want to do that on this side.
Oh, yeah.
All right? Nobody trying to do that.
Yeah.
Now, you niggas just want an excuse. No, you just don't want to listen to the truth.
Right.
That's the real excuse. You just don't want to listen to what it is.
They've been
and
blinded.
you women have been blinded by this Western feminism and these lies and these philosophies. All right? You need to go listen to them Ishmaelite women, to them Elamite women.
And
Right?
the Moabite
to them
women.
Ammonite, Moabite women, man, who are more in tune with their culture and understand that and don't have a problem with being in that place until they come over here and get raised in the West.
Right.
That's what Quentin Rampage Jackson said that.
Yep.
He was because he was over there fighting in Pride, and him and fucking Alistair Overeem and all them big swole niggas was fucking these gooks, and he brought the bitch back from Japan. He said, man, that woman did everything to me, man. I'm so fucking mad. I done brought her around my fucking mama.
Yep.
He said she did everything for me, man, and I brought her around my mama. He said that shit was over with. I said, yeah, bitch, you gone.
First thing his mama said, his mama was like,
Go.
why you fixing his plate?
Yeah.
You ain't got to
his
fix
mama.
his plate. His mama said
See,
that, man.
that's why I tell you, black nigga, get the fuck out that dear mama spirit.
And he's a fucking world champion.
Yeah.
This is
One
a
of the
fucking
best
world
MMA fighters
champion,
of all
bro.
time, an
His
icon.
mama still scoffed his
Yeah.
wife for fixing him a fucking plate.
Yeah.
Icon.
This
Only
dude-
been stopped one time.
This dude is a legend in Israel.
Oh yeah, definitely in Israel.
All right. And as a matter of fact, he's a legend among the heathen, man. Rampage was that he had his moment, man.
You heard what the Migos said.
All right.
Quentin Jackson, Rampage.
All right.
When the niggas start rapping about you, you know it's
even
on.
my wicked ass ex used to like Rampage, just watching.
Yeah, what 2 Chainz say, we beat niggas like Rampage.
Okay.
He a legend, man. Everybody know him. He a legend, bro.
Right.
But you can't hear his mama telling his wife not to make his fucking plate, bro.
And now, right. And now she little Japanese ghettoed out
Yep.
with her head.
I got to preach that today.
All that bullshit now.
Yeah,
Cause she
contaminated.
been over here hanging around.
Keisha.
Yeah.
Right. So however you say Keisha in Japanese, that's what she's become.
Keisha.
Right.
You want me to get that account?
Bring it out,
Vashti. This is the book of Esther,
Start at 19.
chapter 1, verse 19. It says,
The point at 21, about 21.
okay. So basically, just to give y'all the backdrop, the king had bid his wife, his queen or whatever the fuck, to come to a feast. Now this is the king of all of Persia. The bitch
Was it
rebelled.
like 70 prophecies or something like that?
Over 127.
129
yeah.
prophecies, something
So
like
bigger than America. The apostles brought that out. They said America is 50 states. So picture 127 prophetesses, man. He was the real king, man.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 1. Matter of fact, I gotta start at 17.
Come, get intimate.
Salaki, I gotta start at 16. Salaki. And Mumukan answered before the king and the princes, Vashti the queen have not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes and to all the people that are in the provinces of King Ahasuerus. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad to all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes when it shall be reported.
So all them hoes is gonna be
Out of pocket.
And this is what
All that
the West.
bullshit.
This is what the West has done.
Beyonce, Cardi,
Beyonce,
Nicki
yeah.
Minaj,
Right.
fucking this black monkey bitch Tina
a
Turner.
bugaboo.
Yeah.
It says the king Ahasuerus commanded
I don't want no scrub.
Right.
And they said they didn't even want to make that song.
Yeah, they did.
And they-
in their defense,
Esau pushed it.
they didn't want to make that song. Esau pushed for it.
And they was fucking broke. Anyways, it says the king Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not. Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes which have heard of the deed of the queen. Thus shall arise too much contempt and wrath. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes, that it be not altered, that Vashti come no more before King Ahasuerus, and let the king give her royal estate unto another that is better than she. And when the king's decree which he shall make shall be published throughout all his empire, for it is great, all the wives shall give to their husbands honor, both great and small. So because this bitch didn't listen to the king's instructions, all he asked her to do was to come out before he was having a huge feast to show your face.
Right. So the king wanted his wife to be seen by his side, and this bitch on that
rebelled.
On that shit.
So what? The bitch got put out. She got put out her glory.
Now she nothing.
You know?
And then you gotta understand, my favorite part of that story is that he kept his integrity because of his men that follow him. You brothers gotta understand, when you dealing with these bitches, just like when you read the book, I think it's Timothy, man, it lets you know if a man ain't controlling his household, how he gonna teach the church? I don't even listen to niggas who getting ran down by some bitch. That's just me personally. Do I follow orders? Absolutely, but tell that brother to tell me. You like Keisha disrespect you. You think the Murph finna listen to that shit? I'm less reluctant to listen to it. The scriptures say that. I'm serious.
It ain't a good look to be sitting up
I'm
crying.
serious. Crying about a bitch. You think we finna lead Israel, man. What are you doing?
We all go through it.
No.
Lord knows I went through it with that damn Ephraimite, man. Lord knows I went through it.
That's experience.
But yeah, you know, I had my hurt, my pain, and I could immediately dismiss her. All right? No call back, no text message.
Nino Brown.
No blocked. None of that, man.
Hey, look, when I was at
Right.
my worst feeling ever about a bitch, I challenge every brother to ask themselves this question. Hey, the scripture say a wicked woman is given to a wicked
got it.
man.
I
Are you
got
a
it.
wicked? Yeah, but you gotta ask yourself, am I a wicked man? No. Bitch, leave. But if you want to be a wicked man, go ahead.
Right.
Cry like a bitch. Read.
This Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh.
So I can wait, man.
And that's mine.
Cause it ain't too many godly women on the side. And like I said, these women not gonna be humble, literally until the lights go off.
Yeah.
Until they see them
When-
motherfucker get their head. Diego
Right.
pop up.
Right,
huh?
exactly.
Elder, you
Because when that happens, right, when Diego
Elder, that nigga was
with the bunker buster,
man, he picked some shit
I
up,
paid him my
didn't
pennies for this.
he? He had some shit
He
for
said,
that bitch.
he said, you thought your little bullshit barricade was gonna stop me? You know?
Hey, the
Yeah,
elder
'cause
been
he-
bringing that out for years,
Because he
man.
put that bunker buster on the locks, on the hinges.
Then
Right.
she, dog, I'm a big out. She first, you next.
Right. You can do whatever you want to me, just don't hurt my daughter. Well, I'm gonna do what I want.
Come on, man. Diego was on bullshit.
That was
you had
hey,
something, brother?
that's what he said. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I want.
Hold on, we got you. What
Go
you
ahead,
had?
brother.
I got this book of Sirach 3 and 9. For the blessing of the father established the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations.
Somebody single motherhood.
Which is why the Lord calls us to be men, as the elders were saying, the brothers were saying, to be men. If these bitches don't want to act right, they gotta go, because all they gonna do is destroy your home and what you have built.
Read down.
Or prevent you from building.
Yep.
The scripture says of the woman came sin, through her we all died.
I got that.
That's
bro.
right.
Hey,
Right
listen,
now.
hey, no. Let him finish it. Read down a little bit more.
I gotta get that back up. Hold on.
That's right. While he getting it, go ahead and bring that out.
It's Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach. I'm gonna go to 24, and I'm gonna jump down to 19. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Now we go down to 19, and it's clear. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of her sinner fall upon her. And why did we establish this? Because the same thing that happened in the Garden of Eden. She usurped the authority. She wanted to take Adam's spot. So the wickedness was brought in early on, and she has never changed who she is.
Yep, that feminine spirit hit her there.
Right.
Because she listened to Esau. She listened to before he was called Esau. All right, because somebody gonna be trying to get all technical.
Yeah.
Man, Esau wasn't even born yet, man.
You know they ain't the man of the Lord.
Right, exactly.
We on a whole nother level.
We know that, idiot. And if you understand the spirit, you would know that there was a spirit of Esau.
That's right.
Right? If you were in the spirit.
That's right. That's why he said, that's why in Revelation.
But she listened to him. He had his melanin there, but she listened to him. All right? And she probably popped him too.
Hey, just to prove what the elder said, I'm gonna quote it real quick. In that Revelation, he said that great serpent of old, you know that's talking about Esau,
Right.
but he said that great serpent of old, which is called the devil. That serpent, that's Esau.
Which is called
That's
the
all
devil,
I
right.
need.
The deceiver.
The devil and Satan. He said the devil and Satan.
Right.
So that's who that was in the garden. That's the great serpent of old. See how from Genesis, and it came back in Revelation, said, hold on, this
Yeah,
is the
and
dude
once
in
some
the beginning.
snake slid up around the tree
Right.
to her head height and got in her ear.
Fucking Jungle Book.
Yeah!
Talking out.
Right.
He rolled up on his ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Hypnotizing
He
the bitch.
curled up around the tree to her height and started talking to her.
That's that
Like, what, they
Christianity.
drink my
Oh, the Elder Corral say, that crisp apple. They wasn't eating no crisp apple.
They don't even mention that.
Shit. No, it's just it's an inside story, man. Said up in church, the Elder Corral said up in church, this old bald head, bald faced nigga come out talking, yeah, you know that was a crisp apple.
Right, it made noise, crunch.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here,
Man,
man.
you done watched too many episodes of Snow White, homie.
That BS, man. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I got something.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women,
God,
nor
no.
thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. So our job is to be men. How are we gonna be the hopefully elect of Israel, rule nations, if you can't even rule your own household like the elders was talking about?
Right.
If this is his mama telling him not to do this.
And the flip side of that coin is that we live in a society where Esau has put men in positions where they can't rule their houses.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. You can't. You try to set your foot down. She on the phone with 911.
And
Right. Or
Tyrone.
they calling DSFS.
Yeah.
Right. Or she calls her cousin and them.
Phone them.
You know.
Right.
Finna get they soft ass dealt with.
You know. So this place just got to go.
That's right.
This man got to go.
That's right.
We got to get the hell up out of here. We ain't safe here, man.
Yeah.
All right. If it wasn't for the protection of Yahweh Bashim Shah, man, these niggas probably would have killed us a long time ago out here on these streets.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially these Chicago niggas.
Yeah.
Cause fuck what you talking about. There ain't no niggas wilder than Chicago niggas.
Nobody.
Nowhere.
Nobody.
All right. I don't care how bad it is where you live, how bad you think it is. Ain't nobody like these Chicago
If
niggas.
it's in America, nobody.
These niggas got a different extra demon on them, man.
Nobody.
Man.
Nobody, man. They revel in the rebel all fucking day, bro.
All
Nobody
day.
do it like Chicago, bro.
All
with
day.
the foolish nigger shit, bro.
Nigga them on a whole nother level here, man.
All day.
This is nigga them magnified.
Nigga
Nigga them plus.
This is the product of single mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard a very great pimp say Chicago has the worst mothers in all of America. Damn. All right.
That's from my
A
pimp.
great
Yeah.
pimp said that, man. So he know what the fuck he talking about, man. But like
It's a
the elder was
773.
getting into. That's right.
Come on, man.
That's right. You know, but hey, man, like the elder was getting into, man, and that scripture in Sirach. Our foundations are completely ruined, man. They rooted out, man. You know what I mean? You got the entity that brought sin in the world ruling over households now, raising children now.
Raising
Complete
monsters.
fucking
Yep.
degenerates.
Fuck
And
children,
bringing them
raising
to the
monsters.
devil, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and then not only that, kids are so messed up. I was looking at a meme yesterday of the amount of shots that a child has to receive by the time they're 2 years old.
Fuck.
In this place,
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
man, it's amazing that these children are even alive, man.
We Israel, man.
All right, go ahead, bro.
I got one. This is Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Which is not supposed to be. That is completely out of order, man. All right, that is completely, and that has, you know, that's duality,
Duality.
to this scripture,
Right.
because that's actually talking about Esau because they're younger than us.
Right.
All right, but it's also talking about now.
Right. Real quick. No, I just want to add with the elder. Esau is younger than us, but he's older than us physically because he came out first, but he's younger than us because that younger, it goes into insignificant. And Esau goes into wasted away as he. So Esau is younger than us because that's why the scriptures say they that be younger than me have had me in derision. And when you go into that, it means insignificant. Right. And it goes into
Them
Esau.
will mean nothing.
Con. Con.
Hence the reason why you can't always just read the Bible verbatim. The Waterford breaking that down. You can't always just read the Bible verbatim and get understanding.
Con, now
That's
you know,
why-
like
that's
you
why a
said,
lot
some
of people-
niggers on other. You see, they going on.
Yeah.
Esau
But,
older, they going
but
on.
guess what? I bet they wrote that note down.
Right.
And they gonna then they gonna regurgitate it like they always knew.
Right.
Yeah, then watch, hold on, like you say, watch 3 other caps, come up to the line, yeah, nigga. I know you niggas going off. I ain't seen them one time any fucking where. That's what the elder said. But that every time they fucking do it, I hear the elder Malcolm in my head. Niggas been on 6 months, watching 3 caps, 5 caps.
Right.
Yeah.
Get that dramatic
And
intro
they
going.
got it right. They get a nigga that can make some raw beats.
Raw ass beats.
Raw ass beats.
Yep, that raw ass beat intro. Right? And then they come out with a whole fucked up twisted doctrine.
Hey, we got you niggas number, man. We know what you do, man. You were doing the same bullshit in the ancient world, man. Just being some crap. I thought Pastor tell you, we in the time of Acts, bro. Again, all you niggas on Mars Hill. That's what them niggas was doing back then. The same bullshit.
Isaiah 3.
I'm talking about every stop on time when we teaching. I be waiting on that motherfucker for about 35, 45 minutes.
God, no.
Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
That's our people, man. Our women are, well, it's going to these wicked ass niggas back in the ancient world, but even now, the women is ruling the household, but they causing you to err, man.
Yeah, you see women, so many women bus drivers.
You can't drive.
So many women trained operators.
Security guard don't do
Security
shit.
guard, no, they don't.
So every time I see that, I say, well, now there's a man out there who don't have a job.
Right.
Who's getting attacked for Title 40 child support.
Right.
Yep.
But they're giving all the jobs to women on purpose, especially when it comes to the so-called Negro.
Yeah.
All right. That shit is done on purpose, man.
It's called economic castration.
Right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's why that shit disappearing through Wadi Halbashim Abashad.
Right.
But then they take men and they'll oppress these men with that shit. They can't get a job. And then when they finally do get a job, they got so much back pay, it's like they working for nothing.
Yeah.
And so they just get frustrated and quit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, I go to work, I'm busting my back, busting my ass, and by the time I get my check, they done took I can't pay for shit anyway.
Can't
Or
get
take
a house, can't get a car.
license.
That shit fucks with your credit score.
Yeah.
And your license.
Can't even leave the country. So shit, you
Yep.
end up,
And your license, yep.
right. So you get pushed to a life of crime. Cause a nigga, man, hey, that'll drive a motherfucker crazy, man. You working 12 hours a fucking day.
Or he'll just be like, fuck it, and he'll go ice that broad, then he go to jail.
Yeah,
anyway.
that too.
God, no.
Get that bitch right out the way.
Because
man.
there was a cop about 4 or 5 years back, got hit with it, and that's exactly what he did in Florida. A Florida police officer, Edomite. He got hit. He found out that he had to pay a ridiculous amount monthly for child support and alimony. Right? And he drove the squad car to her house. Yeah.
Hell no.
He got that, he put on the light.
You know he did. You know he put the light.
That shit real if he put on the light. Hey, I ain't going out no other way. I got the squad car. We definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on the mic. Get out, move, bitch.
Get out the
You
way.
got that email? Oh, hell no. All the way to that bitch house, man.
Yep.
Fuck,
Got
man.
her out the way, man.
He's like, right, because the way he saw it, his children were young. He was like, you about to have me in a poorhouse and struggling
Years.
for the next 15, 16 years.
Right.
Nope.
And if they decide to go to college, you can add an extra 4 or 5 on that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he was looking at, well, damn, I'm about to be in the poor. I'm gonna be living in a damn trailer.
Yeah.
All right.
Cursing like a
While she
sailor.
living it up.
Off
And
your money.
then if I collect a pension, this bitch get half my pension,
Right.
and she slobbing off somebody else.
Yeah.
Hey, the nigga
What y'all
exhibit
call
said.
hot dogs, glizzies?
Glizzy. Eating a real
She
glizzy.
eating glizzies of somebody else glizzy.
Or they
You know?
swiller.
Right.
That sounds like a
That
grandpa.
And I'm
man.
paying for it. The dude had to move out his house, so another dude in this house,
Yep.
boning his broad,
Yep.
Damn.
and taking his money.
That's enough to make a man go crazy.
I'm financing her adultery.
Yep.
And the broad will never
Wow.
get married again just to keep it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yep.
Even when they get married, though, they still collect stuff. Well, I think they might cut the pension off. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Well, I guess it depends, but nevertheless, man,
That's wicked.
this is what they do.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga exhibit
And
said.
we live in a country that allows that rewards that behavior with that behavior. Right? We live in a country that rewards wickedness.
It's the
man.
rewards of truth. What that nigga Floki say on Vikings, he said, see, Bjorn, these are the rewards of treason.
Yeah.
That's the reward of treason. That nigga exhibit said it. He said, man, look, now I gotta hustle again and making music and making this and making that. He said, I was set. And I got divorced. He said, just so a woman, I can pay a woman every month to fuck another dude in my $3 million house
Oh, man.
that I paid for.
Oh, the bitch, Shane Mosley?
Oh!
That bitch, she got his belts.
I know she got the belts. She got the money and
And
the
why
belts.
would she even want that? I mean, she did that out of spite.
Spite, yeah,
It's like,
that's what it is.
she did that out of pure hate and spite.
Bitch, you ain't fight,
Which
Floyd.
means she never really loved him.
No.
Because if you actually loved him, you wouldn't have did that to him.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
It'd have been a
that's
clean
right.
break. You'd have been like, hey, baby, it ain't working. You're right, but she wanted to hurt him.
Yeah.
So now I got your belts.
That's crazy. She
I
got all
got your
that damn
children.
belts, man.
And I got new dick. And I'm getting your money, nigga.
And got the crib.
Right.
The bitch ain't threw one jab.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I
She
be wearing
ain't
the
no
belt.
punches.
No
She
training.
ain't took no body shots. None of that, man.
Right.
Hey, and Shane got highlighted. Hey, Shane almost dropped Floyd, man.
Yeah.
With his own shit. That was cold. Hey, they said, hey, and it was legit. They asked Floyd, they say, when Shane did that to you, what you said? He said, I said, nigga, you gotta kill me. He said, nigga, you gotta kill me. He said, hey, that shit was good, but you gotta kill me. Bitch, you ain't getting there and do that.
Let's go.
To a fighter that fought more world champions than anybody.
Come on, man.
Shane did that. But you walk around the house with the belts.
With the fucking belts, man.
Man.
Probably get boned with them.
Yeah. Some ass nigga walking, ain't never put the gloves on a day in his life, walking around.
Chad.
Clapping and shit.
That shit real.
This nigga skeeting on Shane belt.
Shane on fucking warrior, man.
That's some good
This
shit.
is back up with the elder said that they glorify basically evil, man. This Isaiah 5:20 says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light.
Read it again, brother.
Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And this is what they'll have here. They look at us, the men of the Lord, and they put that for bitter, man.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
You know, they'll look, they'll frown upon on this, man. But what the elders and the brothers are saying, you know, they'll glorify Jake's feeding off evil out here, man. Adulteress, you know, adultery, you know, idol worshiping the woman, putting a woman above you. You know, they idolize that shit, man. They glorify that shit, man. That's complete garbage, man.
Don't be shocked if you see T-shirts that say I'm about to get my pussy stretched.
Yeah.
It's probably already in
I
this.
done
Right, it's probably
seen-
already out.
I done seen some crazy ass T-shirts. I done seen some bros wearing some crazy T-shirts, man. Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Habakkuk 1:4. It says, therefore the law was slack and judgment does never go forth, for the wicked does compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. And who do we have in rulership right now? Esau Edom, that allows, you know, things like this to happen. You know, putting a woman over the man, you know, or rewarding adultery and things of that nature. You know? It says therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. That's what we have, the mess we have right now.
And then he knows that, especially Keisha, she'll spend more money. She don't know how to manage her money at all.
Yeah.
Because Esau's all about money, bro.
Right. That's why they're calling it a she economy, not an economy, a she economy. Because women are the #1 consumers, man.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Rock said it. Women be shopping, and these bitches ain't gonna save no money, man. They gonna get the money and give it right back to Esau in some form of fashion.
Yep.
Especially the black woman.
In the form of their hair and their nails.
Yeah, the black woman, she gonna give all the money
give
to
it to
Elon,
Ammon
man.
and Moab.
Yep.
All you gotta do is come out with a new toy around wicked ass Christmas time.
Yeah. Put false accusations on Jake where they go to jail, they get money off that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
of course.
when that broad, which broad is they got that rapper thrown in jail? And now she done recanted her statement, and they still sending this nigga to jail.
Yeah.
Rock Nation.
I got one.
He fucked up his whole career. Fucking bitch, man. The black. You stay away from them monkey ass black women too, man. Hey, the scriptures say she that is my enemy. Now it's about if you got a lady.
And a stallion is
deal with her.
referring to a male horse, by the way.
By the way,
All right.
by the way.
Yeah, a female horse is a male. All right.
Now I actually think that bitch fine, but it's bigger than me thinking the bitch fine. I'm not
her personality
making eye
make her
contact
ugly.
with her.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
And fuck that, she ain't got her real hair.
She definitely. Oh man, not a weed in sight.
Any
I was
woman
gonna
with
get there.
any woman that's wearing somebody else's
He's
hair,
out.
I'm like you. I don't even want to.
No.
It's two things that when a woman wearing somebody else's hair and a woman with them dreadlocks. Right? You got them nasty ass
Shit locks. Them shit locks.
Yeah, especially them nasty Benjamite style.
Bitches think they deep.
Punks.
They think they deep.
They ain't even the well kept.
Like
salon
Jay-Z
type,
hair.
right? but like Jay-Z looking like what's the dude from Simpsons?
Sideshow Bob.
Right, looking like Sideshow Bob, man. That shit
fuck, claim.
ugly, unclean, and nasty, man. That's a good claim.
You can have them, man.
The water, brother.
There ain't no weave in sight, man.
I got one.
We gonna set this
Yeah, I
shit
can
straight.
actually run my fingers through that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I told these
Let me
bitches,
know.
these bottle girls at the spot, these bottle girls at the club, all of them Ephraimites, and one of them Keisha, and like two of them Snow. So they all get into this feminist mode, because I'm talking shit about the black woman. I blind all them bitches up. I said, come here, you see this shit? How the fuck we both gonna be bald head, bitch? I said, I'm bald head, you bald head, not a fucking weave in sight, bitch. Them bitches start crying laughing. Cause it's true, man. I ain't got nothing up here for game, bitch. You better have some LGBT. You void of this
You say,
game.
how we both gonna be
We
bald?
both gonna be bald head. Look, not a weed in sight. I'm standing on this shit, man.
He roasted their ass and was serious.
Yeah, he's about to kick the dope.
All these bitches hovering around the Murph, trying to bash the Murph in this spirit of feminism. I said, hold on, go ahead, show y'all shut the fuck up. How the fuck we both gonna be bald head? And you know it was real because I had on a suit when I was rebuking.
God knows.
Look, man, I'm not trying to hear that shit.
God knows.
You know, just started laughing. Coming to Murph in the spirit of feminism. Look at this shit. Get it, Canasta, hurry up. Look at that. Look at, come on. Oh, she stopped too. That's perfect. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're wrong. Murph evil for this.
And it's so insane. Like if you switch it, right? Imagine I got a fucking a toupee with a white man's fucking hair on.
Yeah.
So imagine I got
a Donald Trump.
with blue eyes, a fucking toupee, and I'm talking to you like I'm the shit. You would look at me like I'm a fucking clown.
Exactly.
Sosa,
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's a perfect example.
Oh, Sammy Sosa.
The fuck, man? I got on fucking Martin Short, fucking toupee. I'm flicking that shit to the side, the goddamn comb over, like, yeah, bitch. What can you do for me?
Yeah.
Hey, man, motherfucker, look at me crazy as hell.
You gonna love yourself.
You remember when Will Smith did it?
Yeah.
And we used to, when she said she like older men, this nigga got the pipe in him. She said, wait a minute. That's a fake mustache. The nigga said, no, it's not. She said, is that a fake? He said, no, it's not. She snatched all the shit off.
The fuck, man?
Fucking niggas, man.
That's crazy, man.
Double standards, man.
That's too fake. No, it's not.
This is Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Hey, because they made a movie called In back in the 70s when they flipped it, man, where the woman was ruling everything. You know what I'm saying? Surely, here's my point. Verse
Which
16.
really was true. Because from the 60s up until now, the woman has been put in the forefront. In America, in the Western societies anyway. Because they got the same issue over in all the different European countries too. All right? Especially the NATO European countries.
Yeah.
Is what I mean. All right?
Here's the point, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. And so Esau, man, he turned the shit upside down. Here it is, men walking around with long ass hair, man. It's down here. They don't have weave. Well, they wear weaves now. But Keisha bald head, the woman bald head, and the man got more hair than
This
the
is
woman.
true because the
that's
average
true.
Israelite male, he'll grow them nasty ass dreads and braids. You go, way past his shoulder.
Yeah.
And Keisha can't get her hair to her shoulder in a lot of
Can't get
cases.
right.
That's the curse.
Because if you see Keisha with hair past her shoulder, you better. She probably Northern Kingdom, right?
Gad or Ruby, most of them, especially
Right.
in Chicago, it's a lot of
Yeah, because you see Keisha with hair, she not Judah.
Right.
That curse is on Judah is real, man.
Yeah.
All right, that curse is real. That's why you got the small hatters, them imposters, be cutting their hair off and wearing wigs, and wearing all black.
Yeah.
Right.
You're trying to fit Jeremiah 14, and what's the other one, 3? When they talk about the hair.
Oh, Isaiah 3.
Isaiah Babkashah.
Shit, we was actually in Isaiah.
You know,
3
so
too.
yeah, so they they try to make themselves fit that, man. And that's really on Keisha, which would actually should make you feel a little better when you read that and understand it. If you're a Judite woman and you read that and understand it, man.
Oh, hey, I was
It's like damn, that should make you humble. Be like damn, and then the Lord sent an example. Call her Lord Yahweh Shalom Shalom. All right. So, you can't make it up, man.
Hey, one of many. One of my baby mamas, right?
Well,
this
she
is
still
back in
got
the
her
day.
moon round like the tire.
Yeah,
All right,
the bitch
but a lot of them
definitely
done lost that. Because they be thick in reverse. They got no hips and ass, and them wide ass, I'ma tackle you shoulders.
Or that booty do. They stomach stick out more than
But
that
that
booty
booty
do. They
do,
be
yeah.
having that booty do a lot. Hey, my baby mama told me, she
Poopa.
said, I listened to you and I heard you read the scriptures, but she said I didn't believe none of it until that Isaiah 3 came out. She said that couldn't be nobody else. She said it to her condemnation, but she said this shit is just true. Everything is true. This alone, this has to be true.
Right, we have to be those people. All right, because
That ain't
when you look,
tying up
when
to
you
a
look,
Malachite.
when you look, because Americans collectively are the most obese people on the planet.
Yes.
Soft,
All right,
too.
collectively, and within those Americans, the Israelite woman, Northern Kingdom, they out there chunky as fuck too.
Yep.
All right, but the Judite woman, because at least the Northern Kingdom still got their hair, you know, but the Judite woman, they hips, that round tile like the moon, a lot of them that lost their asses, because they buying BBLs now.
God
The
knows.
black woman needs to buy a BBL.
That's right.
Right? So now they buying booties and buying hair.
Buying
And then the
booties.
Lord set an example every damn time. Right? Like they, hey, straight, like she on the line, I'm on the line.
Right.
Right. I'm thinking I'm gonna come through the hole. That bitch beat me. Bah! I coughed that shit up.
Rhino with the sack.
Right. That bitch celebrate. Get off my field. Like damn. Right.
Big Bertha was.
Right. I turned the corner thinking I was going somewhere. Bye.
Fucked up, bro.
Hey, the Lord set an example, man, every time.
Yep.
So, because hey, look, man, I was in grammar school in the late '70s and you know, in the early '80s, man. So, all the black women look like Thelma. All the teachers, them teachers, man.
Already
You know? And then that's gone.
Come on, man. Put that rice in that snow.
They all look that way when I was a kid, man. Look,
Sweet.
yeah, that's real nice. But
Hands on that flesh.
but the thing is, all that curse kicked in, man. Cause man, I mean, even though she wicked as hell, man, Tina Turner popped in my mind. She was young, she was hot, man.
Fine as
Them
hell.
damn legs on that woman.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Rolling.
Shaka Khan. Oh
Rolling.
my God,
Oh, man.
you know, and she went to my school too.
Oh.
You know?
That shit real.
There's a lot of celebrities came out of my school, man. A lot of them.
Including you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The biggest celebrity.
Biggest
goddamn it.
celebrity. Shit.
But nevertheless, man.
Right.
Well,
That's
you know,
right.
all right, brother. If you say so.
Only real celebrity, goddamn it.
If you say so.
What?
I like it, brother. If I can bag you up, like you remember back
Hi.
in the 80s, the so-called
Sweet
black
white
women went to hair salons. The hair salons was popping. They ain't popping like that no more because they know what the hell to do.
Yes.
The woman, she lazy, so she just throw.
That is a good example, man.
Hair salons.
Yeah.
Stylish. Hey, look. Yeah. Cause you know, going in the late 80s and in the early 90s, man. Early 90s, my sister was making a killing. You know, she was a hairstylist. Her and all her friends. She had a friend named Trina. Goddamn, Trina was fine. But they were making money, but now they ain't making money like that.
Bitch get a sew in. They braid their own hair in the bathroom.
Yep.
Get that weave that bitch on. And
Yeah.
I remember one time.
Even
Call.
these high class salons down here on the Gold Coast, man. A lot of them places are shut down, and then they get smaller and smaller. They're not getting the clientele that they used to get, man. They struggling. All right, the service industry is dying, man. You know,
Yeah.
you still got some trainers that's making money, but collectively they ain't making money like that no more. You know why? Because them people, you know what people doing? They watching YouTube. Hell, they going on Instagram watching the Murph and following his workout.
All
All
right.
right.
Bitch told me that the other day. I said she got to get some relish on this motherfucker.
That's right.
You know, you following my shit, but that is true.
Yeah.
All right, you got all kind of fit enthusiasts. You know, all them, especially the spikes down south of the border with they fitness routines and shit.
Man.
Them Brazilian women, man. Oh my
They
God.
be with it, man. Woo. With it, man.
You know, they bodied up, 6 packs, glutes, everything poking out.
Like that bitch.
Properly.
The bitch who gave me the drink, the bartender bitch, I showed you her shit.
Yeah.
Bitch bodied up, crazy. Definitely on the roids, but that bitch cold, man. Them bitches, they live more than a lot of these dudes out here, man.
So, you
I
know,
tell a lot of these dudes, you think you could train? Go do legs with a bitch that's fit. You niggas can't do it.
outside by shit with crocodiles.
A lot of these dudes
Go
suck,
ahead,
too.
brother. Now just go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 32:9, just to bring it all back. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
Yes, sir.
Give ear unto my speech. So this whole rebuke session, it was really the spirit, because the Lord getting ready to really fucking do something.
Oh, yeah.
So he said, give ear to his speech. Give ear to what the prophets is trying to tell you, man. It says, verse 10, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. For the benches shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So this economy is gonna fucking collapse, man. Society as a whole is gonna fucking collapse.
Brother, I was just about to say that. America is collapsing, man.
Collapsing.
Right? And so all you people in the hospitality, mostly women, all that's getting ready to be gone,
It's
man.
getting ready to be gone.
Them, and like you said, them the main ones that you see on TikTok and Instagram crying about how they can't make it.
Yep.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Hey, so with that, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor unto
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakapadas.
Wa above